My grandmother was a bulldog and she had the biggest heart of anyone I know. She was so loving and also so protective. But this isn't a story about my grandma. This is a story about a client I have had the opportunity to walk a journey with over time. I'm Heather O'Leary, your Colorado homegirl, and I'm here to teach you both about Colorado lifestyle and the homes near trails, as well as help teach you about how the real estate process really and truly goes, because it's not always perfect. So let's start from the very beginning. Back 6, 7 years ago, when I first got my real estate license, I met a couple at an open house, and they thankfully trusted me to help them with this process. And everything went swimmingly, pretty much. And at the very last second, the last day, final walk through, we show up and something is missing from the house that shouldn't have been. So I call my managing broker. There's honestly not a lot that can be done like hours before closing. And I know you don't want me to tell you that, but that's true. Other than maybe to not go to closing or to file a lawsuit. And so I told this couple that, and they didn't love that I told them that, as you can imagine. That was a really difficult conversation. Um, Thankfully, the item was only, I don't know, a couple $100s. And I mean, it would have been wonderful if I had gotten to pay for it for them. But at the time, I was, I don't know, a single mom and 6 months into having my real estate license. I didn't have an extra couple $100s to share with them. Thankfully, we've had a great relationship since then, and they decided to call me when they found their dream home. And I have to just tell you, this dream home is phenomenal. I mean, near a lake, extra bedrooms for their kids to play, plenty of basement space, walkout basement. Everything was absolutely gorgeous about it. And the coolest part is that in this 2025 buyer's opportunity market like we currently have, I was able to negotiate them a amazing deal. And I will say I had to keep going back and saying, oh, okay. Well, I know you said your seller would accept X, but we'd really like this also. And I think that these were fair asks from my client. And I think that the reason that they chose me is because they know that I am going to tell you exactly the truth and that I'm going to stand up for their needs. I made sure that they got money so that they didn't have to replace 2 air conditioners and furnaces. Yes, 2. I made sure that they got everything they wanted, and I want to say the close to list price ratio was well below 90%. So you're welcome. That's what negotiating does. And I follow the philosophy of if you don't ask, you can't get it. So you might as well ask. So fast forward, that same client gave me a referral. And it's really funny because I can tell when they are texting together and giving advice based on what they believe should happen. And you know what? I was able to get her more than I even thought possible with a new build community recently. And very soon she's closing on what I would consider to be the home that she's been dreaming of for a very long period of time. Maybe slightly different than what she initially imagined, but that's okay because this is what she chose. And that's my job, is to help people go through a process and figure out what exactly do they love and what exactly are they going to be happy in for the duration. So if that sounds like you and you want someone to stand up for you, to advocate for you, and also to be a little honest, if you don't mind, then I'd love to chat with you. Schedule on my link tree, put your name on my calendar, let's have coffee or Zoom.